The internet recently cancelled Valkyrae for not feeling grief on her brother's passing, and just when the fire was burning hot, QTCinderella jumped in
I'm starting to actually get tired of blaming us. I really am.
and sided with Valkyrae.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
On the other side, Extra Emily was cracking dad jokes with Tyler 1
in the neighborhood.
and it was visible that Tyler 1 was not in the mood of such jokes. Before Beast Games, XQC and Speed went live, and XQC's streaming setup wasn't functioning properly, so before the chat could roast him, Speed himself cooked him.
But damn, bro, I'm too black, bro. I don't like this lighting, bro. I'm too black in here, bro.
You're too black.
You can't even see me.
So, when Valkyrae addressed her brother's passing live on stream,
I think I should know better.
I'm starting to actually get tired of blaming us. I really am. I've decided this. Like, I'm really tired of you've done the same thing for 8 years, right? You've
11.
been 11. There you go. You've been you to an internet audience. That you grew by being you.
instead of delivering a cinematic, tear-filled monologue, she spoke honestly about their complicated relationship. They were distant, addiction played a role, her grief wasn't simple, clean, or inspirational, it was uncomfortable and real. That honesty is what made the clips explode.
And only now are people being so disingenuous to monetize their own like insidious like interpretation of what you're doing. Like, I'm done with it. I'm done apologizing. No, go f yourself.
So, now recently Valkyrae jumped on a podcast with QTCinderella and they started talking about the same situation. QT started defending the idea that grief isn't a performance. Her point was blunt. People don't owe the internet a perfectly packaged emotional response.
You're allowed to feel these things. You really are. You're allowed to go onto autopilot mode and be like, f my brother. Like these are normal feelings to have.
And monetizing outrage over someone's loss is gross.
And it just sucks that now everybody is so angry that then they decide to pick you apart for having a very normal part of grief. Like, it's so normal.
Yeah,
The internet's reaction was clear, saying, why do these streamers think they're any different from someone in a public space? If you voice a public opinion, expect to get people who disagree or agree with you. Stop playing the victim cards, it's pathetic. Discussing the death of a relative to anonymous viewers isn't going on autopilot, nor did it seem grieful. In fact, it was more or so resentment even after death. But that's just my observation. This is not a normal reaction to a brother's death. To lie to your face and tell you that it's normal to do that is just so disingenuous. Anyone feeding into that narrative that it's okay is not a real friend. It is okay to tell your friends they're wrong sometimes. On the other side, Extra Emily tried to light the environment with dad jokes until the vibes died.
yeah, Betsy's joke around. Want to hear a joke?
Let's hear it.
Okay. Where do you keep your pet horse?
Where do you keep your pet horse?
In the neighborhood.
But even after that, Extra Emily didn't stop and kept firing off dad jokes, leaning into awkward humor, while Tyler 1 looked like his soul was leaving his body.
Leave me alone.
Okay, no, there's another one I have, why did the toilet paper not cross the road?
Why?
It got stuck in a crack.
You could literally feel the exhaustion through the screen. For 4 hours, he was asking her to stop being annoying, but she couldn't resist herself. One viewer said, League of Legends couldn't break him, but a 5'0" girl with a "why did the toilet paper not cross the road" joke finally did it. Cracking dad jokes isn't the issue, it's the inability to read the room. When someone is clearly drained and overstimulated, humor becomes a friction point, not a connection bridge. Respect their space or risk escalating tension. Before Beast Games, all the streamers gathered. XQC and Speed went live with bad lighting, audio scuffed, and bad camera angle.
Toolkit. It doesn't start. Listen, before anywhere you at, make sure the shit is right before you go live. Don't be starting stream. Oh, I gotta feed my mic. Oh, bro, they don't want to hear that. When the stream starts, They want everything to be set and ready, bro.
True.
And before the chat could roast him, Speed did that job. You know what though? That's real advice. That's legitimate, customer-focused advice. W Speed, and he did it in a way that was polite but firm. He's a good teacher. I see why people watch him.
So eager. Make sure everything's right, because you don't want to deal with the problems later on down the road, bro.
What is your setup then? Are your employees doing it for you?
My setup's already set up, bro. But damn, bro,
So-
I'm
so
too black,
flat
bro.
on it.
I don't like this lighting, bro. I'm too black in here, bro.
You're too black.
You can't even see me.
This is how you know XQC is a clown. The newer gen streamer is scolding him about not having his fundamentals down. How this mumbly, annoying douche ever got big, I'll never understand. And that's the pattern. One emotional moment turns into outrage, outrage turns into debate, debate gets interrupted by jokes and roasts, the internet doesn't sit with discomfort, it scrolls past it. These controversies aren't just about streamers, they're about how fast online culture moves and how quickly empathy gets replaced by engagement. Whether you see honesty, overexposure, comedy, or chaos, one thing is clear: streamer drama isn't slowing down, and neither is the audience watching it all unfold. Watch this video next, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.